Hello, and welcome back to Otogi Myth of Demons. So, we just got done defeating the Crimson King, and then, after completing the ceremony with the 4 essences we acquired, we were sucked into darkness. Still not sure entirely what is going on there, but we have gone ahead and purchased everything we can in this shop at the moment, save for an accessory that is well beyond our current means of wealth. So, everything else though.
One who hides his tears and punishes himself in silence.
Everything else we've gotten. I think we've already heard this, but I'll let it play out.
Means to cloak his guilt from the eyes of others.
Why, thank you. Okay, so for this next stage, there are 2 items within the stage we need to pick up. One's a spell. I believe it's the Phoenix level 2 spell. And the other is, I think it's an accessory. If I remember correctly, I believe it's the Jeweled Goblet. I could be wrong about that. But those are the only 2 things in this stage we need to pick up. There's no secret challenges to it. There are some unique things here, and I will get to that before we start the stage. But first, let's hear what we have in store and take a look at the creatures.
A land of dark mists. A demon of the outer world has a key to the living world.
Okay, so it looks as though a demon is trying to cross the gap into the living world, and we need to stop them before that happens. The creatures. Axe Blackwing. An outer world creature with jet black wings. It possesses the power of black flames. Both its axe and its dark magic are incredibly powerful. House of the Void. So we don't even have access to the House of the Void. We have no spells that can get there. So no matter what magic you go in here with, because this is the demon that they spoke of, no matter what magic you go in here with, it's not going to do any bonus damage if you match it against anything. We also have Death Mages. Guardians of the outer world. They crush souls into dust, hiding in dark places. They also attack those that disturb the soul's passage. House of Byakko. I believe we've already come across these, but figured I'd read it just in case anyways. And then Sentry Lionette. A demon god placed at key points in the outer world to guard the passage of souls. It can't leave its post, but fires dark flames at intruders. House of Byakko. So, as both the Axe Blackwing and Sentry Lionette have alluded to, or flat out stated, we have to deal with black flames now. So our White Serpent Amulet will not work against these flames, and these flames just straight up, at my current level at least, just straight up eat an entire life orb. So it is pretty important to try, at least, and avoid the black flames.
A land of dark.
So I'm not going to change any of my equipment.
A demon
we're just going to go straight in.
world has a key to the living world.
Raiko. Raiko. Open your eyes. You cannot die just yet. Listen to me well. Your physical body has been sealed away by powerful magic. He has taken your ability to exist in the living world. However, you still may walk the lands of the outer world. For I hold your soul in my hands. No matter how powerful he becomes, your soul is safe. It looks as though he can no longer ignore our presence. Raiko, do you still have the will to fight? If so, then you must seek out the 8 soul cords. When you have gathered them all, the spell will be broken. You will once again be able to enter the land of the living.
Hey.
One of the soul cords is hidden somewhere in this area. This land of the dead is a reflection of the living world. Search deep in your mind for your memories.
Okay, so appearing that perhaps that was not the princess in the last cutscene we saw in the previous stage. That might be the Lord Mitz, whatever his name is. We haven't learned it yet, as far as I'm aware. And he sealed us away, at least our physical form, so that we could not enter the living world. So we are in the land of the dead, or as they call it, the outer world right now. And yeah, so here are the, there's the lionettes here. So they're the same as, oh, we got hit with Black Flame. So already one of our lives is gone. And this guy was the one who shot it. It's really hard to see it in this level because everything's so dark, as is the flame that it shoots out. But yeah, so we need to be careful about that. I believe I am at a point where regular flame by itself does not take away a full life bar from me. But stack it with any other damage, and it will certainly hurt a bit. Okay, so we've got some endless drops here. These are the mages we've already come across. So they are not of really any concern. Like, they're just become annoyances. I'm just going through right now, destroying everything. We went to head on up here. We're gonna come across the Phoenix spell first. Although they're both pretty close to each other, if I remember correctly, both the Phoenix spell and the jeweled goblet. Okay, we've got black flames incoming from those lions or lionettes. So let's try to take them out first. Not doing a great job at the moment. Guy's in a bit of an awkward position. Here we go. Fantastic, all right. No worries from them. Now, I'm pretty sure there's at least a... Okay, check. I believe there's at least one lantern down in one of these areas on the near the bottom of the level. I don't remember if it's here or it must be further on. I'm not seeing anything down there. That's a pretty small area, and the area I'm thinking of is a decent amount larger. Okay, gotta take care of this guy before he messes with us. Okay, and I believe the spell is indeed right here. Okay, so there's Phoenix level 2. We gotta go back down to take care of a lot of objects we missed. But I wanted to get this out of the way first. Okay, let's see. Yes, we got just a couple lanterns and one of these floating, I don't know. I don't know what those are. Those are like rocks held together with plant roots or something. But pretty soon here we're gonna come across the main demon that we're out for as well, and this is the area I was talking about. I believe there's at least one. Yes. And actually there's a couple lanterns down here. So if you're going for the 100% on destruction, you'll want to make sure you check down there just in case. You might not need them since you do only need 90%, but it could have had spirit in there. Okay, and where you see that lantern out in the distance, that is where our jeweled goblet is. We're gonna have to head on over there once we're done in this area. So I'm just gonna get a little bit higher here. I don't want to have to, if I can help it, I don't want to have to gain height over the abyss. Let's, oh, we got hit with black flame there. Okay, so we're gonna head on over now, because starting to get a little swarm. So it's in this lantern. We do have a bunch of guys here. There's the jeweled goblet. So I just run back as soon as I'm done there. Now these guys are gonna start shooting the black flames at us. I'm going to still try to start destroying, or keep destroying stuff rather, while we're going, but I wanna move. I don't wanna be sitting in any one place for any length of time really, because that stuff can make things quite difficult. Okay, and we got more of these guys all shooting black flames at us now. Now I do not believe this can be destroyed. Never mind, I lied. My apologies. It looked like one of the essence collectors. Okay. So we are starting to run out of our life, and here is the demon of the day. And it is just that simple. And there is our cord that we were looking for.
You have found it at last. There are 8 soul cords in all. The battle has just begun. Steel yourself, Raiko.
All right. So, Phoenix level 2 has been acquired, as has the Jeweled Goblet. We got an A in Destruction, but we are still missing at least 1 or 2 spirits. They're probably in that last area. It would make sense, since that's the only area that I believe we missed destroying anything, and mostly because I didn't want to start taking more damage. Okay, so let's take a look at the Jeweled Goblet. Jeweled Goblet, chalice that attracts more gold. A cup made from blue gems. It collects wandering souls and offers them to the gods. It raises the amount of gold won from enemies. So this would be a great accessory when going through the Spirit Wood. Now, I haven't been reading these level 2s, so I'm just gonna real quick see if they change what the description are. They do in fact change the description. So we are going to read the level 2 descriptions of all these spells. I do apologize, I didn't realize that happened. It just occurred to me while I was going through this. All right, so Phoenix level 2, House of Suzaku. A high spell that calls forth a crimson phoenix, clad in bright red flames. It flies farther than the Shodan Phoenix. Chimera level 2, House of Byaku. A high spell that calls forth a chimera clad in lightning bolts to blast nearby enemies. Its range is wider than the Shodan Chimera. Okay, so far range seems to be the big difference here. And Butterfly level 2, House of Kenbu. A high spell that calls forth endless butterflies that swarm the enemy. Even the fastest creatures cannot escape their flight. Okay, that almost sounds like it increases the speed at which they travel. But maybe it's something a little more complex. We are missing the dragon spell, but I believe if we go to the shop, it may just be in here, and it is. Dragon level 2, House of Soryu. A high spell that calls forth dragons clad in mystical light. When summoned, the dragons chase the enemy to the ends of the earth. All right, and we can absolutely afford that, so we're gonna grab it. We now have all level 2 spells. Very exciting. Can't wait for level 3. All right, so that's the level. Pretty straightforward. Black fire, pain to deal with, especially in a dark area, which I think generally is where you find it. It's hard to see the black traveling spell against the Black Knight. But I do hope you enjoyed the video. It's not as short as I thought it was going to be, but that's mostly because we took our time in destroying objects in the environment. So hope you enjoyed it. As always, any love that you decide to show to the channel or to the video itself is greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great night, a great day. I hope you are all doing well, and I will see you in the next video. So long.